To support this channel, click on the affiliate link in the description below to find the magic cards you'll buy after watching this video. Thank you. Lord Tybalt has granted me warlock powers that I may wreak havoc on this plane, summoning demons and devils and causing all sorts of mayhem. For each being I pull through the void, I am rewarded with treasure, serving only to further my master's ends by creating more chaos. Randomness and chaos are the name of the game here, and that's why Tybalt isn't the commander in this Tybalt tribal deck. The commander is, in fact, Prosper tome-bound, and Prosper is chained to his book, which makes this deck chaotic. Don't ask. He does what this deck is meant to do, play cards from places other than your hand, and fix yourself up with good ways to get gain. Master Tybalt. We got Tybalt the Fiend-Blooded, Tybalt Rakish Instigator, and Tybalt Cosmic Imposter with Tybalt's Trickery. Master Tybalt requires all his cards be in this deck, except his Rager, that one playtest card thing. Too bad, so sad, I guess. Exile cards, steal spells, make devils, and make random choices. That's what our master has chosen for us today. Now don't dawdle, we're here to make a scene. Let's get random. And because this is random, none of the cards here will be in any specific orders, basically ever, so good luck following along. Capricious Ifrit, Tyrant of Discord, Zurzoth Chaos Rider. Capricious Ifrit destroys our things, or someone else's things, at random. If our stuff survives, that's great, it's at the flip of a coin. Tyrant of Discord destroys an opponent's things at random, and that process may be repeatable if the God of Fate chooses a non-land permanent. Zurzoth Chaos Rider has his own deck guide here. If you'd like to see it, he's quite the one devil party. Burning Inquiry, Warp World, and Whims of the Fates. Burning Inquiry causes everybody to gain life, but also suffer. Warp World gets rid of everything on the board, only to put that many things right back onto it. Whims of the Fates makes everybody lose a pile of theirs chosen at random, but don't worry, you get to make the piles, and you have the potential of keeping all your good stuff, or all your good stuff would be destroyed, who knows. Confusion in the ranks breaks everybody's army and splits them amongst each other. Grip of Chaos reselects targets for spells that are cast that target one thing. Share the spoils. Well, it shares the spoils. It splits up cards from libraries into a neat pile in the middle. Everybody places one from the top of their library upon entry, and everyone can cast anything from amongst the pile on their turn, spending any color to cast those spells. Then replace that card you just played with another card from your library. It's mighty fun. Auction. Do you like auctions? No, too bad. Illicit auction. Everybody place your bids. Only life is accepted here, no currency other than that. I'll start at 0 life and we'll go up from there. The person with the highest bid gains control of this fine creature. Oh, and you'll lose the life you bid if you win. Mage's Contest. Let's start another auction item. That spell on the stack over there. Let's you and me bid our life over that. Highest bidder of life takes that much damage, but if I win this bid war, I counter your spell. Your choice. Demons and devils and tieflings, oh my. Okay, there are other creature types in here, but you know the drill by now, it's random. Blood Speaker and Blood Gift Demon. Blood Speaker, as you can see, is not a demon, devil, or a tiefling. It is, however, an ogre that searches for a demon, which makes it just as good, right? Blood Gift Demon can help anybody draw a card, but let's be honest, it'll be our poor friend in the corner not playing because their mana screwed. Ain't that right, Conscience? No, we're totally gonna take that card. Desecration Demon, Karazakar, the Eye Tyrant, and Grim Hireling. This demon, Desecration Demon, gets bigger every turn that someone taps it. If they don't tap it, you'll swing with a big ol' boy. Karazakar goads a creature when you attack, and when that creature has to attack, you and that player draw a card and lose a life. That's kind of helpful, right? Grim Hireling makes ourselves some treasure by dealing combat damage, and kills something if you wish with the proper paperwork. Dream Devourer, Kardur Doomscourge, and Lorcan Warlock Collector. Dream Devourer lets us foretells card from our hands for cheap. Kardur Doomscourge makes everybody fight to the death while we sit pretty. Lorcan Warlock Collector steals creatures when they die, fueling our random army of random stuff. Mayhem Devil and Rakshasa Debaser. Mayhem Devil deals 1 damage to something when anybody sacrifices anything. And Rakshasa Debaser can attack and rob opponents' graveyards for more random armymen. Varigoth, Bloodsky Sire, Sin Prodder, and Sower of Discord. Varigoth tutors for something through boasting attack. Sin Prodder pokes people with a stick with fire in the background. And Sower of Discord, this brute learned how to stitch his clothes in the 4th grade, but throughout the next few years he would move from school to school following his military parents. He would never truly make a good friend, and his only comfort was the sewing and stitching that he found such great love for. By the time he reached high school, the other students made fun of him for having such a weak skill. He never followed in his parents' footsteps while holding that sewing needle. One day his class bully ripped off his newly sewn school uniform. Distraught, he left the school crying and vowing to never again let sewing hold him back. The rags of his school uniform that flutter around his waist are a constant reminder of his search for strength, never again leaning on a skill that wouldn't help him in war. This next section will go over how to find extra cards for your hands, essentially, and cheat things. Allure of the Unknown. Put 5 cards into your hand and someone else gets to cast something from among those cards for free. Fits into the deck theme pretty well, huh? Fevered Suspicion and Thrilling Encore. Both of these steal something in some way. Fevered Suspicion steals spells from libraries, and Thrilling Encore steals everybody's creatures after a board wipe or something like that. You find some prisoners. This oh jeez. You find some prisoners. This dragon man here clearly doesn't want to help people in need, and neither do we. We'll use this spell to look at the top 3 cards of an opponent's library and steal one of them. Any mana will do for it. That's the dragon way. Deadman's Chest, Endless Whispers, and Hedonist's Trove. These all cause some confusion, so instead of telling you what they do, I will show some stock footage of a giraffe. Here comes the pain, brother. Disrupt decorum. Dinner and politics don't mix, but a nice load of goated goats will surely be its own party. Fraying Omnipotence and Torment of Hailfire. Both of these cards feature Nicol Bolas. How they ended up in this order is beyond me. Fraying Omnipotence is great for keeping everybody humble, and Torment of Hailfire will kill all opponents if you pump enough into it. Court of Ambition, Dictate of the Twin Gods, and Havoc Festival. Make opponents lose life if they don't discard cards, or do it twice as much if you're the Monarch. Dictate of the Twin Gods deals twice as much damage to everything at instant speed. Havoc Festival, let's make Lathiel players very sad for as long as this is out. Oh, and kill everybody very fast. Jinxed Choker and Sulfuric Vortex. Choke the daylights out of somebody by gifting them this little doodad. They'll lose some life probably. Sulfuric Vortex makes those Lathiel players sad once again, and this deals 2 damage to everybody on their upkeep. Pain! Give him a chair! Destroy or get rid of Bippity Boppity Broken. Consuming Vapors, Dreadbore, and Feed the Swarm. Destroy, sacrifice, or destroy. Destroying everything helps destroy. Yes, destroy. Phthisisis. Okay. Just murder that rhino. There are too many of those anyway, right? Bedevil, Chaos Warps, and Hellish Rebuke. We can't let anything stay out. It would ruin our fun, and our poor Master Tybalt would lose his patience. Hurl through Hell, Rakdos Charm. Here's another one that steals someone's creatures, and another bunch of choices. Just look at that smug face on Rakdos Charm. Look at me. Ward Bipes, Speed Round, Archfiend of Depravity. Get rid of some dumb creatures. Last one standing, choose one, kill the rest. Reckless Endeavor, roll 2d12. Choose one and deal that much damage to all creatures and make that many treasures. Kindle the Carnage, discard a card at random and deal damage to all creatures equal to that card's mana value. Repeat as much as you want, or /can. Alright, Redirect. I'm gonna smack that spell right out of your hand. I'm gonna smack that spell right out of your hand. Mister. Radiate, Wild Ricochet, and Custody Battle. Radiate makes it so your wild growth now targets everything it could target. So much for your combat tricks there, green player. Wild Ricochet, this is another redirect, but not as chaos-inducing as Radiate. Custody Battle, this will pass a creature around like the plague unless you sacrifice a precious resource. I'll just win. With all Master Tybalt's trickery and shenanigans, it's time to finally end the game in our own way. Liliana's Contract. If you haven't noticed, this deck has a lot of demons. Slap that degenerate contract down and Boom, you win the game on your upkeep if you have 4 or more demons. Now we can revel in our riches. If we're rich enough on our upkeep, we win. Money, money, money by the pound. Thank you everybody so much for watching this video. Hopefully it wasn't too cringy. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share, and check out the other videos on this channel. Click on that affiliate link in the description to support the channel, and I will see you in a week's time.
Look, I've been waiting too long and it shouldn't take a week. Put on your favorite dress, I see you got dancing feet. Party on a Sunday, drugs just a sleeper. Living for the moment, put it all on your Visa. Mona Lisa, Bonet, Patron in the OJ. Drink till you KO, any are you okay? Good taste in music.